chicken is drunk, I ain't popping. Hockey you down with binoculars. Call out my phone and I'm blocking.
And the unmistakable greeting to Las Vegas, just a stone's throw away. And welcome to the NBA Cup semifinals. This a huge game. The winner tonight will represent the West in the final. Brian Anderson here, with me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. And a look now at a few years' worth of data. Some of the assist numbers under the microscope for Fred VanVleet.
Well, with his assist numbers dropping, he's becoming more one-dimensional, and it's not just hurting his game, it's affecting his teammates, as well as the potency of his offense.
And the Oklahoma City starting five. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2, and it's Williams in at the 3. And for Houston, inside Smith and Şengün. Amen Thompson out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Eason in at the 3. And we're here in the Western Conference semifinals of the NBA Cup. The excitement has been building to this do-or-die moment.
Yeah, even though this game counts toward their regular season records, they're not thinking about that. Each team just wants to get to the championship and show that they are the best in the West.
Now here's SGA. Pass to Dort. Three-pointer. The Rockets pull it in. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
Man, good whistle there.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
An exciting young team. All right, Shams, thank you.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
He's off on the second, and it's exceptional the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose. It's so difficult to defend Holmgren inside. For such a young player, his body control and awareness are off the charts.
Now here's Eason, outside Durant. 6 to shoot. That one falls.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A 29-point game for him in the win against Dallas.
Putting others before himself, racking up assists. Hey, I wished I played with more guys like him.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Durant against Dort. It's Durant with a drive. Lays it up and banks it in.
That's easy money for Durant. Just too long, too skilled.
Driving in. Here's Williams. Outside for Dort from outside the arc. Holmgren, the pass to Williams. Hartenstein with a screen on Şengün. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Yeah, what a play by Williams. I mean, the defense took him off the pick, and he still found the better option.
Up top, Durant.
Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't see that coming. A creative move by Durant. That's a big flex on the defense.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Here's SGA. He's averaging 35.5 a game. Excellent production. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied. It just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And despite their historic regular season success, OKC still had their doubters around the league, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and it was verging on disrespect if you ask me. But youth and inexperience counted against them. Now, they knew their true test would come in the playoffs, and they passed it with flying colors, taking home the championship.
SGA hits them both. And the Rockets have had success adding veteran leadership to their young roster, RJ.
And that's a great lesson in roster building. It's always beneficial to have adults in the room, experienced guys who can set positive examples for younger players.
Outside for Dort from downtown. Here's Hartenstein. It's called in by Houston.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And Şengün gets it to go.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. Our first topic of conversation, of course, facing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He told me SGA is so hard to game plan for. He has incredible length for a point. He's too big for a guard, too quick for a wing. We have our work cut out for us. Back to you guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Şengün. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
Terrific all-around effort. He did a great job of creating for himself and others.
And it doesn't get any easier for Durant. With his size and length, dunking just comes pretty easy for him.
Thunder trail by 4. Williams on the wing, defended by Eason. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And so Şengün will bring it up for the Rockets. This team doesn't just win, they win big. Now with a double-digit win differential for the season. Wow.
That means they've given full effort for all their games. No garbage time, no lax efforts, full throttle basketball playing. They've spent a lot of time dominating on the floor.
Now here's Thompson. He had 34 points in the win against the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
And how about the passing? We've seen this from him. He's just absolutely shredding the D to pieces right now.
The guys can get forgotten about in the corner. Always got to keep an eye on Williams.
That's good from Durant on the assist by Thompson. Durant's got 10.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Got a piece of it. Williams from long range. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Şengün, a screen on Dort. Pass to Şengün from deep. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Last time they met was at Oklahoma City.
Turnovers were the story of that game. It wasn't what I would call a disciplined performance.
Kicks it out to Holmgren. For 3. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Holmgren's gotten his second bucket of the game.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
And Şengün gets it to go.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
And here are the Thunder now. Here's Williams. Turned in an outstanding game against Dallas.
And we see the speed and power. And Williams shows off on that one.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Thunder.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
The free throw drops for Williams. And at the 2024 NBA Cup West Semifinal in Las Vegas, Oklahoma City outlasted Houston 111-96.
Yeah, both teams got off to a slow start. It was 42-41 at the half, but OKC turned it on in the second half, putting up 70 points. I mean, it was an early season statement from the Thunder, our eventual NBA champs.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Eason. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's SGA. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Thompson outside. The kick out to VanVleet. Smith against Holmgren. Pass to Thompson. Shot clock at 5. Houston working the ball around. For 3, Durant. The rebound by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Thunder leading by 6. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Durant, pass to Thompson. VanVleet outside. Houston with another miss. For Oklahoma City, they've got 7 of 15 to find the net. Here's SGA. Pass to Hartenstein. Knocked loose. Thompson with a steal. And there's Smith. That one's good. On the assist by Durant.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Houston making some changes. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Finney Smith comes in for Smith. And Okogie is subbed in for Thompson. Then for Oklahoma City, Wiggins, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Caruso comes in for Williams. And it's Wallace in for Dort. And here are the Thunder now. They lead by 4. Durant against Caruso. And Durant with the block.
The verticality that KD possesses, it helps him erase that shot at the rim.
Okogie into the lane. Rejected by Holmgren. Pass to SGA. And it's stolen by VanVleet. And stolen by Caruso. Here's Wallace. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And Durant gets it to go.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Holmgren outside. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Wiggins with a steal. Wallace, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Capella. There's the 3. Durant's shot is off. Thunder with a lead. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Durant covering. And probably one of the least favorite opponents to take on around the league, the Houston Rockets.
Yeah, they're so well coached. They're physical. They're aggressive defensively. They're monsters on that glass. They'll take something out of it.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Melton, he's checked in for Houston. And he sinks the second.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
Melton passes to VanVleet. The 3 is up. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
And it's Caruso penetrating. Got a piece of it. Now here's Melton. Watch by Wallace. Good D by Wallace.
and the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Rockets trail by 3. Melton passes to Van Vliet. And another miss by Houston.
That's how you stay connected to a shooter, was right in his jersey.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
There's a minute 34 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Capella. Melton outside. Okogie on the wing. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The kick out to Wiggins. It's hauled in by Houston.
That is not a bad decision to pull from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be a second foul of the game. Sengun checked in for the Rockets. Boston comes in for Melton. Then for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Jalen Williams in for SGA. Now here's Van Vliet. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
And defensively, he's been all over the place, wreaking havoc and pouncing on a number of steals.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
41 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Finney Smith. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for OKC. 7-point differential with the drive. Ooh, can't throw it down with one hand. Boston with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Outside, Williams. Drills it from deep. Williams has got his second basket of the night. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Oklahoma City ahead, up 10. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. We're just 3 quarters away from finding out who will advance to the NBA Cup championship game. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Van Vliet and Shepard, they're the guards. Alperon Sengun out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Pass to Shepard. Into the lane. Houston working the ball around. 3-pointer, Van Vliet. Caruso grabs the board.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Rockets trail by 12. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Right side, Williams. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And Caruso's athleticism just jumps out to you, especially when he's up there finishing.
And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
And that one drops for him.
Oh, it's not an easy look for Caruso in with these threes, but somehow he gets it to go.
Pass to Shepard. Second quarter basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Back to Williams. Here's Okogie. No made baskets yet. Şengün, a screen on Caruso. And Şengün throw it down.
Yeah, setting a solid pick and then getting himself open. Şengün playing really well in that part.
Pass to Wiggins. Inside. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul of the game. So for the Rockets, Tate's checked in for Okogie, and Holiday subbed in for Shepherd. Jang, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Fred VanVleet is a leader for the Rockets. Their coach, Ime Udoka, says Fred sometimes goes against his natural inclination, playing the good cop because Ime himself is so hard on him, but adds, Fred is a grumpy dude. He always finds something to be mad at. We need that with our team. Guys, back to you.
They love his disposition. All right, Allie, thank you. For the Rockets, Okogie comes in for Tate, and it's Melton in for Holiday. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Williams is checked in. Van Vliet on the wing. He's guarded by Caruso. On the break. Here's Wallace. Drains the triple.
An excellent passing wing. Jalen Williams can run offense. Picked up an assist right there.
Pass to Şengün. And here's Van Vliet. He's guarded by Caruso. Van Vliet misses.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Williams in the post. Williams passes to Wallace. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul of the game. And the Rockets making a change here. Durant's checked in. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And the ball out of play. The Thunder will have it. And let's take a look at some of the players we expect to participate in this year's dunk contest. Always an exciting event.
Yeah, year after year, these guys find new ways to innovate and stun the judges. It's remarkable stuff.
You look at Thompson as the top vote getter, a good bet to be in this year's dunk contest.
And with his hops, he might be the favorite in the contest. Everyone wants to see him compete.
And there you have it. This year's dunk contest field looks incredible. We'll keep you up to date in the voting.
That is always a highlight of All-Star Weekend. Watching guys just fly through the air. And I enjoy watching all of the guys on that list slam it home.
Now here's Van Vliet. No points yet. Pass to Şengün. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
And that's where Şengün does the majority of his scoring. I mean, he's a problem down low.
Outside, Williams. Outside, Williams. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Here's Durant, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Attacking the heart of this defense. That's 8 straight points inside.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Free throw is good from Durant. It's NBA Cup semifinal night, a great doubleheader on a neutral floor. Does this remind you of the College National semifinal night at all?
You know, B.A., it does. A big-time event that brings out the stars, a high level of play. And for me, the key to this game is simple. Who can adapt to this different setting first?
And Durant with the big finish.
If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
Caruso against Thompson. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Here's Thompson following the bucket by Oklahoma City. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Attention! On the floor right now is your lunch crew. Let's hear you make some noise. Make some noise.
Smith, he's checked in for the Rockets. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Dort, he's checked in for Wallace. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Caruso. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. 5 points in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander undeterred.
There's so many facets to SGA's game. He's equally good from all 3 levels.
Durant finds Şengün. Up top, Durant. To the inside. Van Vliet. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Now here's SGA. He has 7. Thompson with a steal. Lets it go from deep. And Houston another 3.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first quarter. He's now got 2 for the game.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Hartenstein with a screen on Durant. That's tipped. Rockets trail by 6. Thompson outside. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Wow. Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
And here's SGA. SGA takes it himself. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And so it's Houston with it, following the bucket by Oklahoma City.
Love seeing Şengün go up strong, leaving no room for error with that finish.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Williams. Hartenstein with a screen on Durant. Williams. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Shooting 1.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Oklahoma City shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Eason's checked in for Şengün.
Substitution on the court.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And when you talk about do-it-all kind of players, Jalen Williams quickly jumps to mind. And the scary thing is, he's only going to keep getting better.
Now here's Easton. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Durant against Williams. An open look for Durant. Dort grabs the miss.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Here's Thompson. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got his third assist of the night. Thunder leading by 5. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Van Vliet. SGA can't get it to go.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Here's Durant. Durant owning the inside.
They have no answer defensively inside.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Making a change here. Wallace is checked in. All right, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and see which teams have been the NBA's best in the rebounding department. The Rockets, #1, in the 3rd spot. Oklahoma City.
Yeah, you know, when these two teams play one another, things are going to get physical, especially when it comes to rebounding the ball.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
Houston shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And as much as you love the back and forth of a 7-game series, Grant, this single elimination format brings some serious drama.
Yeah, and that's something we've all loved in the college game. The NBA Cup tournament brings some of that energy to the NBA.
And so he hits both. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game.
Thompson passes to Smith. Holmgren against Durant. For 3, Smith. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game, and that's a 1-game homestand for the club. 2 points. That one goes.
Wow. I mean, giving Holmgren a look from there, that's just too easy.
Now here's Durant. 25 points in the game. Sinks the tray.
Now he's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the second quarter after coming up dry early.
SGA against Van Vliet. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Thompson pulls it in.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Driving in. Oh, my
goodness.
How about that?
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that was going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
1:57 left in the first half of this game. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Here's Easton. It's Easton with the jam.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Eason pulls it in.
And the defense did just enough to bother that dunk attempt.
Pass to Durant. Thompson outside. Outside Eason from behind the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists tonight.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Now here's SGA. He's got 7. Wallace's shot is good.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
SGA against Van Vliet. Pass to Smith. Outside Durant. Here's the 3. Wallace pulls it in. Thunder trail by 4. From deep, SGA. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
With the crossover. Whoa! Oh, my goodness!
He's not even a near 7-footer. He is a 7-footer. Durant handles it like a guard, just unguardable at times.
Oklahoma City has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the shot goes down.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Durant surveying the D. Over Dort. Durant, no good. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Rockets ahead. They lead by 1. And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
KD, you were so on top of it defensively. How have you been able to contain them?
They're so tough, but we're playing hard. You know, guys are getting beat, but we're helping each other out, and that's what we have to do if we want to win this game.
Thanks, Kevin.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
Welcome to halftime. First order of business, catching up on the injuries around the league.
With Tyrese Halliburton out, they lose one of their primary catalysts. He makes his offense run so smooth.
Yeah, he's one of the rising stars in this league, Shaq. He affects the game in winning in a big way.
And switching topics. What about OKC? It's been nip and tuck thus far.
This tournament has been fire, especially in the West, where they always bring the heat.
Well, the Heat are in the East, but we get your point.
If the finals are anything like the semifinals, we're in for a treat.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And we welcome you once again for the second half of play here at the NBA Cup semifinals. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Oklahoma City trailing. And on the floor for Mark Dagnall starting the second half. Two big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at small forward. Gilgeous-Alexander, Dort, the pass to SGA. 4 on the clock. And that misses. That would have put him up. Durant for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got 7 rebounds in the game. How prolific a scorer is KD? He and LeBron are the only players ever to score 40 against every team.
That is both incredible and not surprising when you think about it. The ease in which KD puts up huge scoring numbers is nothing like anything we've seen.
Here's Williams. And he goes with the big dunk right over Alperen Şengün.
And that was a vicious throwdown. You know Williams' teammates are going nuts after that.
This will be his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
One shot.
The free throw drops for Williams. And one move we're seeing more frequently these days, Richard, the self-alley-oop.
T-Mac might have been the first to do it back in the 02 All-Star game, but now you see it a few times this season, but it is still a major highlight every time.
Now here's Durant. For 3, Smith. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists now in the game. Right around a minute and a half played in the 3rd quarter. Outside for SGA. Holmgren outside. Jacks up a 3. Hartenstein. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Thunder lead by 1. Extremely competitive game thus far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes in total. I expect there to be more to come.
Durant, pass to Şengün. 2 minutes gone in this 3rd quarter now. Misses the 3.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
To the middle. Here's Hartenstein. It's hauled in by Houston. Şengün's got 9 rebounds now. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Just taking off. Smith showing you why you cannot leave an opening, because this man will find it.
So it's Oklahoma City now. Up top, SGA. Defended by Thompson. Gilgeous-Alexander, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Eason, pass to Şengün. Durant for 3. Yes, sir! The smooth stroke of Kevin Durant.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Holmgren outside. Dort for 3. Oh, denied by Durant.
Those long arms of Durant allowing him to get his hand on the shot.
Thompson, no good. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Trailing by 4. Money on the 19-footer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it, and if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Guys, back to you.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie.
And man, does Thompson glide down the court with ease. Outstanding at finishing in transition.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. Thunder trail by 4. Pass to Williams. From outside, off the mark.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Şengün finds Thompson. Now here's Şengün. 10 points for him. An open look for Smith. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. And now it's a 6-point Rocket lead.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams are getting it done in their transition offense. The Rockets, number 1.
They've been playing at a fast pace, which plays to their strengths.
Thunder trail by 6. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. 14 points for him. Here's Holmgren. Easy 2 for Holmgren.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops it. Just let him roll.
You're making the slam look second nature. Once Dort sees the launching pad, he's ready to take off.
Şengün against Hartenstein. Eason. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Eason's got 9.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Thompson, and he drives in. The Thunder pull it in. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Williams. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. And let's take a look now at some numbers for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And his foul shooting has looked a little weaker over the last 5 games compared to where he was the rest of the season. I know how frustrating that can be, and I'm sure he's eager to turn it around.
Durant against Dort. Here's Eason. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Jalen Williams. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Rockets?
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
You also have to respect the pride they take in playing defense. They've been able to get some takeaways because of their activity level.
That's good from Eason. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Williams. He's got 17. Dort outside. 3-pointer. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Over to the left wing. Here's Eason. The Rockets again can't hit.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
The Rockets lead by 4. Outside Durant. Over Dort. Houston with another miss. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Got a hand on it.
And putting his length to good work. Smith gets aggressive and finds the block.
Thompson. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity from the mid-range. He can hit that.
From the arc. And Williams with the basket on the assist by SGA. And that's 20 points for Jalen Williams. Houston has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Thompson passes to Şengün. And stolen by Williams. Hartenstein finds SGA. For the lead. Thompson with some nice D.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Here's Şengün. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
What balance from Şengün there. He is terrific at brushing off contact on the way up.
And you watch Alperen Şengün. He's a beast on the blocks, Graham.
Yeah, B.A., he throws his weight around, but what separates him is his skill. Against the best post defenders in the league, he comes up with creative ways to score. This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Catching up on the changes for Houston. Okogi's checked in for Eason, and Van Vliet is subbed in for Thompson. Then for Oklahoma City, Wiggins, he's checked in for Hartenstein, and it's Wallace in for Dort.
One shot. Substitution on the court.
And the number 3 pick in the 2022 NBA Draft, Smith Jr.'s ceiling is considered to be very high.
Now here's SGA. 14 points for him. Great open look there. And that's 23 points for Jalen Williams.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Screen by Durant. Şengün passes to Durant. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Durant's got 6 points in the quarter.
And another one. That's 5 total threes on the night from him so far.
Williams with it. Durant covering. Buries it from 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Houston leading by 3. Şengün with it. 12 points for him. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Houston. Finney-Smith comes in for Smith. Caruso, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. That one drops. He ties it up.
Yeah, many believe Holmgren must add muscle over time to his wiry frame. We'll see if he focuses on doing just that.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. He's checked in for Holmgren. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at the Rockets, in second now, but wanting to claim that top seed. And, of course, the Thunder, a game and a half behind.
I think for the Thunder, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Stolen by Caruso. And he lobs it up to the rim. Durant for 3. Wallace pulls it in. Wallace has got 4 rebounds now. Outside, Williams knocks it down from distance. Williams has got 12 points here in the second half.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
To stop the run, KD jams it straight down.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that everyone knows or should know. When Durant turns it on, there is no slowing him down. That's how lethal of a scorer he is in NBA history.
Here's Williams. That shot, no good. Good D by Finney-Smith. 1:52 left in the third. From the line, another one falls for Houston. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Now here's Williams. He's got 26. Outside for SGA. Durant pulls it in. And here's Durant. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They lead by 1. When this game is done, they'll be off to New Orleans as as they take on the Pelicans. That kicks off a 5-game road trip for the club. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Wallace. 4-3. Shot's good. SGA making the play. Wallace has got his 3rd bucket of the night. And a breakdown here, guys, of the hustle stats for the Thunder.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them. You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Pass to Williams. 29 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter. Here, comes up empty from 19 feet out. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Now here's Durant. He's got 38. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
A true leader on the floor. Van Fleet knows how to run an offense very efficiently.
It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
From G League to a big-time player, Van Fleet's journey is nothing short but inspirational.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. 9 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Five ticks left in the 3rd. With 1 on the clock. We're at the end of the 3rd quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's Houston leading by just 2. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
Welcome back. One of these teams just a quarter away from punching their ticket to the NBA Cup championship game. We've got the Anthony Melton. Josh Okogie is out there with Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. That one's good for 2.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Well, Houston's shooting it at 52%. VanVleet, the pass to Melton. Here's Okogie. Caruso grabs the board. Pass to Wallace. Now Joe. Wiggins with a screen on VanVleet. Okogie pulls down the board. Okogie's got his 4th rebound in this one. Back to VanVleet. The 3 ball. The Rockets again can't hit.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Stolen stolen by Capella. Here's Finney Smith. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Melton against Caruso. Fires for 3. Hits the 3-pointer. Joe's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Ooh, Caruso's got that good eye. He can spot any opening.
Van Vliet, the pass to Capella. Here's Okogie. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Outside Joe to take the lead. It's hauled in by Houston. Okogie's got his 5th rebound in this one. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside Joe, launches it from deep. It's hauled in by Houston. Okogie's got his 6th rebound on the night. Finney Smith, a screen. Van Vliet. Pass to Finney Smith. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Here's Caruso. Here's Sorber. And on. Able to get the go-ahead bucket there. And here's Van Vliet. Pass to Finney Smith. Now here's Melton, covered by Joe. Unloads from 13. The Rockets again can't hit. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the 4th. Here's Wallace, and he lobs it up top. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
A great read between those 2 guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These 2 teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. The Rockets trail. Van Vliet outside. To the paint. The shake. And Capella with the lay-in.
Inside, Capella's physical ability makes the difference. He can get vertical, bump with you, whatever it takes. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Melton passes to Finney Smith. Houston working the ball around. Capella can't get it to go. The Thunder have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Wallace's shot is good.
Now he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Here's Okogie. Pass to Finney Smith. Fires from deep. Sorber with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Wiggins outside. Now here's Wallace. Here's Sorber. Clock at 6. And a nice finish on the layup. Sorber's gotten 4 this quarter.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Pass to Capella. Now here's Melton. Here's Okogie. The kick out to Van Vliet. Tipped. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Houston. Boston comes in for Melton. Jang, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Now Wallace. Caruso outside. Down low. Jang. And a missed layup. Rockets trail by 7. They double team Durant. Here's Boston. And that time also a missed shot. And it's Caruso with the ball for Oklahoma City. At one point, they led by 16. There's a screen by Jang. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Houston.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Oklahoma City leading by 7. Joe, the pass to Sajay. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Houston has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Here's Capella. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Durant's got 4 assists now tonight.
And inside, Capella knows how to throw his weight around, getting physical to get past the contact.
Pass to Jang. KD flying in to cap off the break.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. For Oklahoma City, Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Jang. Jalen Williams comes in for Caruso, and Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Joe. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told them no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
Allie, thank you. It's Williams, high post. Durant's there.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
Yet another steal from him.
Gotta be careful around him.
Man, he's been incredible at coming up with steals.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Van Vliet, the pass to Durant. To the middle. Rejected by Holmgren.
Yeah, premier shot blocker. Holmgren may be slight of frame, but he's never running from the fray.
Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
He kicks it out, takes advantage of the open space. That'll leave a defense scrambling.
Williams with it. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Pass to Wiggins. Outside, Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target with the 3. Rockets trail by 4. Here's Durant. Connects on the foul line jumper. Durant's got 42 in the game.
So fluid off the dribble. Sometimes Durant is just impossible to stop.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Van Vliet. And that one's good. SGA.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Stolen by Wiggins. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. SGA knocks down a 3.
He knocked one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Wiggins with a steal. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Throws it up high. Oh, swiped away. Van Vliet against Gilgeous-Alexander from 20 feet. Durant for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. At one point, they led by 16. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Holmgren's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
To halt the run. Here's Boston. The steal. Out on his own on the break. Wiggins from long range. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Durant's got 5 rebounds. points tonight. The Thunder pull it in. Wallace has got 5 rebounds in the game. From deep, from beyond the arc, and then some.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here. Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Gilgeous-Alexander attacking. Up and in on the layup. SGA's got 12 points in just the second half.
And we've become used to seeing this from Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the most versatile and dominant scoring threats in today's game.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Here's SGA following the score by Houston. This one for 3. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Houston. It's a 13-point game. Capella, the pass to Van Vliet. Now Durant. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Screen by Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. From 12 feet. A shot by Boston, no good. Thunder leading by 13. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Van Vliet covering. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting at 49% so far in the game. Williams passes to Wiggins. The 3 from Holmgren. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Inside. Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this. I'll tell you what, we know he's been struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
It's Wiggins on the wing. Back to Holmgren. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Durant's got 8 rebounds in the game. Pass to Van Vliet to end the drought. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Williams from long range. Shot's good. SGA making the play. SGA's got assist number 8 here already in the game. Up top, Capella. Pass to Durant. The kick out to Van Vliet. The 3 is up, and the 3-pointer goes.
Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc, trying to score in chunks.
SGA against Van Vliet. SGA can't get it to go.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Here's Durant. It's good from the top of the key. Durant's got 46.
We try and tell people there are stars and then superstars, and then there's guys like KD, top 10 players of all time.
Boston with the ball. Watched by Wallace. Over Williams. And another basket for Houston.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Beyond the arc. Finney-Smith pulls it in. Finney-Smith's got 5 rebounds in the game. Durant, pass to Boston. Here's Van Vliet. Unable to get that one. Good D by Wallace.
Just not his night offensively. That's part of why they fell behind.
It's Holmgren, high post. He's against Capella. Good. SGA's got 29.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
Kenny Smith, the screen. Here's Durant. And that one comes up a bit short. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Outside for SGA. Boston with the ball. Now guarded by Holmgren. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his third foul so far. Houston making some changes. Holiday's checked in for Boston. And it's Shepard in for Fred VanVleet. Then for Oklahoma City, Jang, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Caruso comes in for Wiggins. And Joe's subbed in for Wallace. Capella can't get it to go. And the Thunder shooting pretty well in the fourth at 48%. Outside Joe, launches a three, and stolen by Durant. Outside Holiday. Back to Durant. Takes a three. They get the rebound. Capella. And it's Capella with the jam.
Refusing to give up on the glass, Capella truly works for his rebounds.
Up top, SGA. It's hauled in by Houston. Here's Shepard. Kenny Smith, a screen. The three. Knocks down the triple.
And Shepard is an unselfish guard. He's fantastic at moving the ball and setting up his teammates.
Now here's Gilgeous Alexander. Shoots over Shepard. The Thunder with another miss. Durant against Caruso. Durant, the pass to Capella. And here's Finney Smith. Puts up a three. Knocks down the long J. Finney Smith's got 11 in the second half.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Outside, SGA. 19-footer. And right on target. That one's good. Gilgeous Alexander's got 31 points. And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. We'll go for a different look here. Şengün checked in for Clint Capella. Smith comes in for Finney Smith. Amen Thompson's checked in for Durant. And Fred VanVleet is subbed in for Holiday. Then for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Jang. Wiggins comes in for Jalen Williams. And Mitchell's subbed in for Gilgeous Alexander. Off the inbound. And there's Thompson on the assist by Şengün. Şengün's got assist number 7 tonight. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Wiggins. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. From deep, Mitchell. Rockets with a rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Will go for a different look here. Steven Adams checked in for Alperen Şengün. Tate comes in for Smith. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Amen Thompson. And Holiday subbed in for Shepard. Then for Oklahoma City, Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Wiggins. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Nifty move. Pass to Holmgren. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Here's Durant. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And SGA has got the ball here for the Thunder. At one point, they led by 16. He shoots it. Tate grabs the board.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Durant, the pass to Van Vliet. To take the lead. Joe grabs the miss.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
From deep, SGA. No good. And it's Houston's ball. They're on a 19-4 run. Adams inside. He's covered by Holmgren. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Oklahoma City trailing. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Comes up empty down low. Well, the Rockets shooting right below 40% here in the fourth. Durant against Caruso. Shot is up. And another one!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. And so the big win by Houston in a tight game. And this secures their spot in the NBA Cup Tournament Finals. What a season they have had so far.
And bravo to both teams for making it this far into the tournament. But only one team can be the best in the West and get to play in that championship game.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Fred, no surprise, a great defensive showing tonight. What is it that makes this team so suffocating at that end of the floor?
Well, I think we're getting pretty good effort from each guy individually. I think we're finding our package defensively as a team, as a coaching staff, and just kind of gelling and putting together individual game plans from the coaches and trying to execute it.
No doubt. Thanks, Fred.
All right, Allie, thanks. Great stuff there. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Kevin Durant.